New intro. Welcome to Chowder with Louder. Did Democrats accidentally shut down the government the same way I accidentally farted in the gym doing crunches? Yeah, Karen, it happens naturally. Schumer couldn't hear CNN tonight, or did his AirPod switch to might have taken Tylenol when he was in the womb? Stupid. Are Democrats officially showing their cracks? Is healthcare for illegal immigrants on the bill, or am I gay? It better be on that f***ing bill. It better be on that bill. Parents, are you paying for Netflix for your kids? Because your kids might be trans. And Greta's Flotilla senior cruise to Israel Navy just went completely kaput. And Gavin Newsom attempts to do a freaking meme. And one actually makes me laugh. Not a good sign for me. Things are really not looking up. Welcome to the show. We have so much to get into. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. If you don't mind dropping a like, I hope you do, because it's going to be nuts. Welcome to the Derek Shutdown.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our
Pope stepping on them because that's black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
How are y'all feeling? How are you guys feeling? What's up, BKL? What's up, Arukasu? What's up, Kristen? How are we, Swill? I went to a concert asking Alexandria was doing warm-ups. I kept saying, okay, let's go. And I just kept thinking of us. Okay, let's go. Wait, where is that? Do I still have that?
you ain't black.
I can't understand you.
Where is it?
Emotional damage.
I don't think I have that anymore. I don't know where. I don't know where I put that. Okay, I don't know where that soundboard is. I don't know where that soundboard is at all. Oh, all those stories are actually true from the intro, so please do not judge me whatsoever. I would be really repentant and angry about that. That would make me very angry if you judge me for these sorts of things. They don't make left-handed mugs, do they? This is for the right-handed people. Look, left-handed mug, right-handed mug. That's freaking bullcrap, dude. I'm sick of all these right-handed people taking over the world. We're here and we're queer. It's just the thing. It's just the thing. Democrats have officially shut the government down, and for those idiots out there that don't realize how voting actually works, you need 60 votes to pass this bill. Okay, Republicans only have 47%. So when I see all these dumb libtards going around saying, well, the Republicans own the Congress and Senate, so the thing should be passed. It should be passed. They're waiting on Democrats to okay it. And that's why they're calling it a Schumer shutdown. And Schumer himself can't even hear when he's asked these sorts of questions. The old famous, I'm not really picking up what I'm hearing. I don't hear anything. Back to you in the studio.
Every Republican who's gone on TV the last 12 hours or so has called this the Schumer Shutdown. What do you say about that name?
Schumer Shutdown is a fantastic name. It's very straight to the point, and it really goes after the Schumers and the Amy Schumers of the world.
What do you say about that name?
Oh!
Senator Schumer, can you hear me?
I can't hear.
Senator Schumer?
Senator Schumer, can you hear me? Senator Schumer, are you out there?
Can you hear me? I don't think Senator Schumer can hear me right now. Maybe the guy.
I love when people on the news just go around saying the most obvious thing in the world. It appears to me that Schumer cannot hear me. Schumer, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think he can hear me. One more time.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear.
Senator Schumer, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I don't think Senator Schumer can hear me.
Thank you for that little eye roll too. Let's gonna zoom in on the eye action when he says, "I don't think he can hear me."
Schumer, can you hear me? I don't think Senator Schumer can hear me right.
Yeah, we know, dude. Whoa. I don't think he can hear me right now. Senator Schumer, can you hear me? But is this shutdown going to be quick or is it going to last forever? JD Vance, tell us. Daddy wants to know.
The big holdup is, of course, that you guys
a microphone must have been a microphone shutdown. Nice. Those are darn USA ID casts. Yes, Z, you're here. What's up, my friend?
The big holdup is, of course, that you guys say illegal immigrants are getting taxpayer-funded health care. Democrats say you're lying.
Yeah.
That makes it feel like it could be a really long shutdown. Is this going to be a long shutdown?
You know, I don't know. I can't predict what congressional Democrats are going to do, Peter, but I actually don't think it's going to be that long of a shutdown. This is a pure guess from the Vice President of the United States because I think you already saw some evidence that moderate Democrats are cracking a little bit. They understand.
They're showing their full cracks.
The fundamental illogic of this. Look. For years, yes. Every single one of us, we can remember Barack Obama on the White House lawn. We can remember Chuck Schumer. We can remember, Nancy Pelosi for years.
Yes.
In Chuck Schumer's case, for literally decades.
Ooh, old guy burn.
We've heard them say you don't shut the government down over policy disagreement. Okay, Republicans think this thing about health care, that thing
Ian, good to see you, my friend.
About health care. Democrats think this thing about immigration. Republicans disagree. Whatever those disagreements are, you don't shut down the government over it. For the first time since the Democrats have been in politics, they're now saying that unless we get every policy item that we demand, we're going to shut down the people's government. They're trying to take a hostage, and we're not going to let them.
Oh, you can't take our hostages. And my favorite, finally, the queen bee herself, Nancy Pelosi. Finally, the queen mama. The one that's on all our minds. Nancy Pelosi comes out swinging. She literally almost smacks this reporter's hand. She needs to relax. Lay off the vodka, woman.
There was a thought from the Republicans that AOC is directing this, and she said that senators are welcome to go to her office directly. Is she driving that?
Why are you saying such a ridiculous thing?
That is aggressive. Let's get a zoom in on that hand. I think she was gonna smack her.
AOC is directing this, and she said that senators are welcome to go to her office directly. Is she driving that?
Why are you saying such a ridiculous thing?
I'm just.
What are you saying? Hey. God, bro, dang. Dude, some of these older people are getting absolutely freaking nuts about some of these younger politicians. As AOC tells Republicans apparently that her door is open and she's ready to negotiate, which is literally going around the establishment. They're not happy about that sort of thing. They're going to put AOC in line. Let's see how much power she actually has. I'll be actually wonderful to see that. Happy young Compura should be unplugged. Well, plug back in, my friend. Plug back in. The secret's safe with me. It cracks me up when she gets mad. Me too. I love when she gets a little angry, especially when you see her at the beginning of this. The beginning of the question, you can kind of see her moving her little dentures around. She's trying to get prepped for the question.
Thought from the Republicans that AOC is directing this, and she said that senators are welcome to go to her office directly. Is she driving that?
Why are you saying such a ridiculous thing?
I'm just quoting what AOC said. She said go to her office directly. Do you think there's any credibility to that?
She's not directing this. She's wonderful. She's a real team player and the rest of that. You started by saying Republicans saying that she's directing this. She is not. Hakeem Jeffries is. And this takes a lot of experience, a lot of unity from the caucus in terms of the point of view. And that's what this articulate spokesperson for her point, Hakeem Jeffries.
There was a thought.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I had to curse. I had to press the curse word button. I was not ready for her to come in that hot. She is quite beautiful. Nancy, when you get angry, It makes the world go round, baby. People are saying you need to give up. I say give in. Give in to the inner desires of your heart. Really go for it. Get mad, get crazy, go nuts. Show the Democrats who's boss. See that in slow-mo? Beautiful. Ooh. That's a real woman in charge, fellas. Find you a girl boss, because you'll be staying in line the rest of your life. Okay, I don't know what the frick is going on. Sorry. Look at those red lips. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those red lips, dude. She's doing the Taylor Swift. She's got her red lips on. Okay, but my favorite. Okay, so Democrats everywhere today decided to like do like the most cringy content they could possibly come up with to like own the right or whatever, because they're trying to be in charge of the narrative right now because they don't look too good, because they literally did shut the government down over this one thing. Let's see how long this lasts. This is exciting for me. I can't remember the last time the government shut down for me. What about you guys in the chat? When's the last time you've seen the government shut down? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing us on social media, I'd greatly appreciate it. I don't ask for very much. I'm just here to have a good time with you guys. But my favorite Democratic congressman, who is from America, you can tell by the accent, went around today and started spreading lies.
Returning back to Detroit.
I think this is Disco Puss.
Returning back to Detroit. This.
Can we get a little zoom in? Holy shit. Democrat congressman with the best eyebrows known to mankind. Are those painted? Who's your eyebrow guy? Or girl, it's 2025. Or they, them. I need the nearest non-binary eyebrow person stat. You literally can't even see mine. I need yours. I'm gonna start coloring my eyebrows. Yeah, you did this to me. It's gorgeous. Whoever's telling you to do it, tell them to stop.
Super chatted $5. Not sharing this show on social media makes you gay.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That is true. If you don't share the show on social media, you are officially gay.
To Detroit this morning after the Republicans failed to show up in the U.S. House. We got to make sure America.
I love he's like, the Republicans failed to show up in the House. You're at the airport right now, dude. It doesn't look like you're in the house. Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo. Derek O'Shea has a crush on Nancy. So true. Do not tell my AI girlfriend that. Derek O'Shea, who uses Dentafloss? That's a great question.
Returning back to Detroit this morning after the Republicans failed to.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend.
Show up in the U.S. House. We got to make sure Americans have the health care that they need. And if that means we got to shut this government down, so be it. Returning back to Detroit.
This is like the five stages of hell. When you die, you will see this face. That's when you know you're in the wrong place.
This morning, after the Republicans failed to show up in the U.S. House.
Is this a comedy skit? Yeah, this is Mr. Peepers. I don't know if you remember him from SNL.
We got to make sure Americans have the health care that they need. And if that means we got to shut this government down, so be it.
We got to make sure the Republicans, we got to make sure. You're trying to get healthcare to illegals. Okay, that's what you want. You want to fund more money for healthcare for illegals. And also, Representative Ted Lieu decided to. They're all going out. They're all like influencers now. I'm convinced that the Democrats have decided to stop trying to actually push policies and stuff like this. The only thing that they're trying to do is like be influencers now. You see Eric Swalwell, he's doing his shirt off routine in front of his pool at home, taking his shirt off and shooting hoops and saying, I should be at work right now. It's like, we don't want to see that. I don't want to see you with your shirt off. That's gross. It's disgusting. Not a joke. But here's Senator Lou, obviously publicly staging this on purpose, trying to make it seem like the Republicans aren't doing anything by going to a random room that they're not actually meeting in to prove that Republicans aren't meeting. I bet this kind of stuff really goes hard for like really stupid boomers who still watch CNN. I bet this kind of video goes really hard for them.
So that room at the end of the hallway is where the Republicans hold their caucuses.
Okay, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, okay? He just wants to say caucus as many times as he can.
Where the Republicans hold their caucuses. Let's see if anyone's here, if any of them came back from vacation. I don't think anyone's in that room, but I'm just gonna go in and double check. Wow, look at this big, empty room. We're supposed to be talking about how big, empty Republican room. We're supposed to be talking about how we prevent a government shutdown, and no Republican House members are here. Where are they? They're on vacation. So that...
I'm sorry, what room was that? Not in my America.
Look at this big, empty Republican room. We're supposed to be talking about how we
That's right, we do need a big room. We do need a big room. And as somebody who is also losing his hair, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. It's a sign of wisdom. It's a sign of wisdom, okay? Freaking Republican, what? I never want to hear that again. Where are the cocks? I don't know. Wow.
Wow, look at this big, empty Republican room. We're supposed to be talking about how we prevent a government shutdown, and no Republican House members or...
No Republican House member here. No Republican... God. There's no Republican cock member here. The Republican caucus no here. Such big room with no Republican caucus. God. You can't pronounce the letter L. That is every Asian's kryptonite, and we support that though. We support that. I don't think you should be able to say the letter L if you are from Asia. I think it's in the genes or something. Like I have a speech impediment too, so I could say these sorts of things. If you identify with the group that has a speech impediment, you can also make fun of that group. It's 2025. You're allowed to do these sorts of things. The Republicans don't have to meet. They're on the same page. That's exactly it, Jess. The Republicans have the votes. They have 47 votes, but they need to get to 60. And so we're waiting for the Democrats to actually get them up there to 60. What's a Republican? You got to be. That's hard. Let's see if CNN is able to fact check Republicans when it comes to this big, beautiful, continuing resolution that we need to pass, because that is fun.
Hill, I quickly want to go back to Manu Raju and fact check something we just heard. We keep hearing from these Republicans, Manu, that the Democrats want to spend billions of dollars to fund health care opportunities for illegal aliens here in the United States. The Democrats are denying that, but give us the sense. What's the truth?
Yeah. This all goes back to President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act. That includes a series of Medicaid cuts, and as part of this new law, it limits the eligibility of people who can actually get those Medicaid benefits. Republicans, in particular, tried to make sure that undocumented immigrants could not get those Medicaid.
Yeah. Republicans aren't trying to kick illegals off health care. They're not doing that. It's actually about undocumented immigrants. It's the language.
Benefits. In the Democratic proposal, they're looking to reverse a number of the Medicaid.
You want a big Republican There's a blanket in my house. Okay.
Cuts, but the Democrats say this has nothing to do with undocumented immigrants because they already are prohibited under federal law from getting those Medicaid benefits.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Immigrants, illegals have not been receiving any health care here. Don't look here. Illegals haven't been receiving anything, but undocumented immigrants have. Okay, these are different words. See, Republicans are lying. Fact check. Untrue. And it's funny to watch even Jake Tapper fact check my favorite, Mr. Translucent himself, Hakeem Jeffries, on this continuing resolution and saying, hey, why are you lying about these illegals receiving health care? Why are you lying about it? And he gets fact checked live on television.
Donald Trump blessed it as well.
So let me ask you about a provision that the Republicans are talking about quite a bit. I know you want to talk about, and Democrats want to talk about, extending the Obamacare subsidies, which expire at the end of 2025. But they talk about the provisions, and it's right here.
This is like, dude, you know it's bad when you... when he pulls out the paper and he goes, and it's actually right here. So if you're going to lie about it, I have it right here. It's right in front of your face. If you could just zoom in and see this piece of paper that I'm showing you, I actually highlighted it from you and you could just see his face just like, he's just like, man, why you got to show that paper? Why you showing me that paper? You didn't show that paper at the beginning of this segment. Why are you showing that paper now? Okay. Well, if you just look at the paper right here, I even highlighted it for you and I made it bigger font so you'd be able to read it. Man, don't shit, get that paper out of my face. Get that paper out of my face. I'm Hakeem Jeffries. More like, get that paper out of my face. Okay, here's Hakeem.
And it's right here. Subtitle E. And this has to do with the repeal of healthcare subtitle changes and specifically what it is. How they characterize it is you want to give health insurance to undocumented immigrants. I understand that's not really an accurate depiction, but what it does do is...
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
But what you support does bring back funding for emergency Medicaid to...
Oh, of course. And again, I said this yesterday. If you are an illegal, you can literally walk into any ER and receive free health care. And that's what they do. Okay, so if you go to hospitals and you're asking yourself, why are these hospitals overrun in their ER departments? It's literally that reason. Nobody gets turned away in the ER. You can't walk in with your blood shooting out your neck and be like, hey, can somebody help me? And they'll be like, let's see your insurance first. Let's check out the insurance before we settle on saving your life or not. No, they're gonna save your life.
But what it does do is
it's a lie.
It's a lie.
That's a lie.
But what you support does bring back funding for emergency Medicaid to hospitals.
Get that racist paper out of my face. Get that racist paper out of my face.
Some of which does pay for undocumented immigrants and people who don't have health insurance. And
Derek is Carrot Top, son? How dare you?
So there is this provision, and it's not about undocumented immigrants. It's about people with asylum seekers and people with temporary protected status, et cetera, but about their ability to get Medicaid. So they're non-citizens, they're not undocumented, they're not illegal. Why even include that in a bill, knowing that they're going to seize right upon that and use that to message? I understand that
Donald Trump.
Because if you look at the inconsistencies in the paper, if you I don't know what you're saying. If you look at that paper you shoved in my face, they have nothing. You have nothing. And Democrats have decided they want to do memes now, and they've decided that they want to show Timu Obama 100%. The Democrats have decided they want to up their meme game, and they're even trying to attempt to make memes regarding this government shutdown by making the most childish crap I've ever seen in my life. Kitty explains the government shutdown. Like, what? This is something that you might throw up watching. Hide your kids, hide your wife. This is not something to be seen.
Republican and Democrat kiddies cannot agree on what...
This is like some AI slop video that they've made about cats and the government shutdown.
Republican and Democrat kiddies cannot agree on what should be funded. Democrat kiddies want you to have health care. Republican kiddies do not.
Democrat kiddies lie. Republican kiddies do not.
Republican kiddies do not. Republican kiddies control the Senate, House, and the White House, so they're using that to cut your health care and give money to billionaires.
What? What? They're cutting your health care and giving money to billionaires. What is this? Is like, this is just like a talking point video. It's so great. It's so great. I feel like I'm having a conversation with my liberal friends. They're actually getting rid of healthcare for you, and they're giving money to the billionaires. Really? Where's that? Where's that? These are things we say. You don't have to look into it. Don't take my word from it. Just don't take my word.
House, so they're using that to cut your...
They're so not funny, I know.
Health care and give money to billionaires. Democrat kitty tries to negotiate, but Republican kitty keeps running away. He has a vacation to get to. Uh-oh. Suddenly the money you pay for your health insurance has tripled. Thanks, Republicans. Republican and Democrat...
Jeez. God, it's like the dumbest thing ever. That is part of the bill. Can you imagine if the Republicans were just lying about this whole time? We would have called them out on it. It's in the bill. It's in the freaking bill. Whatever. They just lie and they're good at it, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. This is how dumb the left is. This is the education they deserve. Yeah, that is true. They're like, can you not tell me like whatever you're gonna say, but can you dumb it down and put some cats in there? If you put some cats in there, then I'll finally start listening. I'll start listening. I can't understand this normal English language without a few kitties, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's stupid. That is freaking stupid. That is so dumb. Okay. Netflix is underwater right now, where millions of people are canceling the subscriptions, and I don't even know if that's true or not, but that's what people are saying online, so it has to be true. Okay, this is how we fact check. We don't fact check, we just push propaganda down your throats. But apparently Netflix is getting caught by pushing pro-trans propaganda using things like pronouns, and there's a bunch of different segments I'm going to show you. Let's start off with the cow, okay? You know things are bad in the pronoun department when even the cows are having existential crises trying to figure out what pronouns they have, okay? The woke agenda has gotten so bad that even cows are questioning their own existence and if they are they them.
Everything okay, Fred? Well, the last time I saw my grandma, I used a different name and pronouns. Well, that was before I discovered that Fred feels more like me.
Last time I saw my racist grandma, I was a he, him. I used Zach. But now I have different pronouns now. What? This is why you gotta watch what your kids watch, just to make sure they're not like getting fed crap. But I just at this point assume every kid's television show is like this.
Everything okay, Fred? Well, the last time I saw my grandma, I used a different name and pronouns. Well, that was before I discovered that Fred feels more like me.
Everything okay, Fred? I canceled mine because they were greedy and they put their prices up again. Oh, that's a good reason. I remember, I'll save the best for last, the reason why you should have canceled a long time ago. They should all agree the bill is as long and triple deportation numbers daily. They should all agree to bill as long as the triple deportations numbers daily. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Bro, just watch SpongeBob. Yeah, seriously. And only watch season 1 of SpongeBob. You could literally watch season 1 of SpongeBob on repeat and it would just be as good. Here's another Netflix crap. Oh, God. Why is it always a freaking ginger? It's freaking 2 black people on the screen right now. You have an African-American black and a ginger black. And we are black, okay? Okay. Man, why you put me with this man? Oh, my God. That's a redhead. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, here's Netflix.
That we know about.
How did those two African-American dads make that white baby? Tom Lemon and his hubby? Yeah, exactly. Derek, is that you on the right? Yeah, I think it is me. Gingers are the blacks of the white people. Yeah, we are. We are the blacks of the white people. Oh. I didn't know we were going to get pixelated video. I think I'm more triggered by that, actually. Here's another new show on Netflix that, man, there's like so many of these Netflix kid shows that are just so cringy. I don't know why they feel like they need to like educate your children. Oh, right. That's exactly what they want to do. Okay. Yeah, right. I don't know why they feel like they need to groom your children because they don't think you'll do a good enough job. Oh, right. That's exactly what they want to do. I think just looking at this picture right here is enough for me not to allow my children to watch this show. Who is this, dude? Okay.
It's not the park. It's me.
Oh.
I'm trans, Norma, and everyone at school knows. And
whoa. Poor Norma. She didn't even know that was gonna hit her.
It's me. I'm trans, Norma, and everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney, and I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier, and that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So I think I gotta give living here a shot, don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate.
We'll be the best of friends.
Whoa. I don't know which part is worse. I don't even catch that last part. Oh my gosh, dude. What the frick, dude? Whoa. What is she? What's going on at the end?
We'll be the best of friends.
Oh my gosh, dude. Good grief, this is so inappropriate for kids. Well, they don't see it as such, you know. They see this as indoctrination. This is their way of training your children and to be upstanding, moral human beings in their eyes. Is that Rosie O'Donnell? Yeah, that's where she went. She became trans and cartoon. It's just so ridiculous. Jess says, I had to show, let me see this chat. I had to show my daughter-in-law some ridiculous children's shows. She was shocked and started paying really attention to the animated shows they were saying. That you should, man. There's like this weird phenomenon that happens with like cartoon shows that makes you feel like they're more safe in some ways because they're not with adults. If anything, it's like the opposite, man. It's like the ones that look the safest are probably the worst. And here's the creator. The creator of that television show has he, them pronouns, is on Blue Sky. And then says this in a comment. Why the f are you even commenting on this, head? Your sympathy for any of the families being slaughtered by your weapons, put a random Nazi get shot in public statement. You're a f***ing evil Obviously talking about Charlie Kirk. Great stuff, guys. Mocking Charlie Kirk's murder. Really great stuff. And here's another Netflix show. What Netflix show is this? Strawberry Shortcake. If you don't stop making ginger programs and then putting your woke indoctrination crap in them, I'm gonna freaking lose my mind, dude. Keep our people out of your mouth.
It's time for Brightball 101.
You did look fabulous in that dress, though. Dude, if I was a kid, I'd be like, wait, what? Wait, why is this dude getting so freaking zesty on me all of a sudden? God, dude. It's just absolutely ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. Fetty Sweat crack on top choice. Podolsky. Looks like the Subway guy. Yeah, he does kind of look like the Subway. Are you the guy before? He does. He looks like Jared. He kind of does, doesn't he? Well, if you get 6 inches, you can lose some weight. 6 inches of sub and 6 inches of my online stash of child porn. Okay, please get off my television show. Please get off my television show.
It's time for Brightball 101. Welcome to your crash course in holiday self-expression. You look amazing.
No, you don't. Stop it. Stop it. No 8-year-old kid is going to see his boy get up in a dress and think, oh my God, you look great. Steve, is that you? Look fantastic this afternoon. Oh my God, I love this little fashion show. Great, so they're doing drag shows. This is literally feels like a drag show, doesn't it?
In holiday self-expression. You look amazing. But what does this have to do with Frightfall? Hello. Frightfall, costumes, dressing up, and your look doesn't need to be scary. See?
Trust me, that's scary. Okay, what's up, crustacean vacation? Trust me, dude. Trust me, dude. If I saw my boy walking around and freaking pearls around his necklace like that, I just feel like, nah, dude, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen. That's the scariest thing.
Scary. See? Honeybee lightly stressed for my fave movie, Breakfast at Mulberry's. It's perfect. It's flawless. It's me. It's time for Brightball.
2 questions. How did you get in that dress that fast? And why you're trying to indoctrinate my children? Okay. Well, the frick, Netflix. But it doesn't end there. Okay? It doesn't even end there. Even Transformers has some trans stuff in it.
Of course. Morgan, can you switch,
Nightshade's pronouns are they, them.
He or she just doesn't fit who I am.
To be honest, though, if somebody's going to use transgender pronouns, a Transformer should have them. If anyone's allowed to use transgender pronouns, it's a Transformer. Okay. And that kind of proves the point, okay? They're not real. They're robotic human beings. Oh, how dare you. How freaking dare you. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it.
Nightshade's pronouns are they, them.
He or she just doesn't fit who I am.
My apologies. Please switch their piece.
Can we stop using their, okay? Stop using multiple pronouns for this sort of thing. This is all children's programming. It's all children's programming. They're blurring the lines on purpose to confuse little kids. Oh, 100%. 100%. Well, and the kids are just like, oh, okay, so like that robot is changing genders, therefore I can change genders. These 2 people are, it's like they're gay, but they're not gay. They're trans, fluid. Everything's fluid. That's like the main purpose. They want you to believe that everything's fluid. There's no like right or wrong. There's no black and white. It's all gray. We're all just making this up. We're all trying to figure this out. We don't actually have any proof, okay? The science isn't totally scienced out yet. And that's why I don't know if you've met some of these younger kids in today's world. I feel bad for them. They're not dating. They're not like going to the movies and making out. They're not like going to parties anymore. They're like, if you ask them like, are they dating anyone? They're just like, I don't know. And I'm like, who are you attracted to? They're like, I don't know. And you're like, you don't know? Like, everything's I don't know. What's your gender? I don't know. I don't like to even label myself. They're so worried about being labeled. Because if they're cisgendered, if they're straight, they almost feel ashamed to say it, so they don't say it at all. Why do you care about what's in the robot's pants? Exactly. Exactly. See, my dad was right about the 80s. They started making action figures for boys. My dad said no son plays with dolls. I played with freaking Ninja Turtles. Wait, is that why I'm gay? I had a bunch of Ninja Turtle dolls, dude. They weren't dolls, they were like action figures. Okay, I didn't play with dolls, I played with action figures. Okay, and they had guns on them, or they had knives, or some kind of stick to hurt people, and we would do fights in the bathtub. That's where masculinity comes from, jerks.
It's hard to know who's dangerous or not.
That's true, though disappointing.
Hey, it's okay.
Talk to us.
I know I'm safe when I'm with my friends or other non-binary people.
Just like, why? Non-binary is not a thing, okay? You can't even convince me it is, okay? There's nothing in the world that I can't even play that game. When you start talking non-binary, it's like I can't even fantasize with you, dude. I can't go there. I can't pretend. If you tell me you're gender fluid or you're non-binary, like I'm just like you're freaking nuts. I don't like you have no basis of reality in life. You don't know what's happening. You're probably really full of anxiety. You probably don't know what you want to do in life besides engage in politics to become some kind of social justice warrior. It's like that's your only mission in life. I feel like all this woke stuff is just pushing kids to become these little social justice warriors for the cause because there's no other reality. No one's going to take you seriously in life. If you are 18 years old and you're walking around telling people you're non-binary, I'm not going to hire you. I don't want to work with you. Automatically incorrect Ken doll, I would buy it. Yeah. Politically incorrect. Hard to know who's dangerous. No confidence, true. I wonder if they play these shows for kids in public schools nowadays. They're definitely, I'm sure, in daycares, or if like your babysitter comes over. Like you think about like some of these 18-year-old kids that babysit other kids, they'll just throw on Netflix Kids because they think, Netflix Kids, it's safe. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And they'll just throw the television show on and they won't even think while they're playing on their phone, and then your kid's being indoctrinated. So know who your freaking babysitters are.
Hey, it's okay. I know I'm safe when I'm with my friends or other non-binary people.
Non-binary?
Non-binary makes no sense. Tell more.
People who aren't female or male. Oh, I'm sorry.
People that aren't female or male, and this robot's like, what you saying? You ain't a male or a female? What is you then? That makes no sense in my computers. That makes no sense in my AI-generated comprehension of real-life scenarios. What you saying, girl? It's like I'm not a male or a female. Okay, what are you?
People who aren't female or male. Oh,
I love when people talk about non-binary stuff too. They're always like so pretentious about it as well. They're like, I'm non-binary. I'm like not male or female. It's like I'm a deeper thinker than most people I know. I'm like the deepest thinking person I know. You people that are just male and female, you're so close-minded and small-minded. You can't think outside the box like me. You're like, what? Maybe you need to get back in the box, girl. You think it too much. It's sad they're erasing themselves. They accuse us of making them not exist if we don't believe. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's like if you say like you're non-binary, they're like, oh, you're trying to kill me? You're like, no, I'm not trying to kill you. God, you're trying to erase me? No, I'm not racing. You're still here, okay? Just because I say that you're not non-binary doesn't make you not exist anymore. You're still in front of me. We're having a conversation. I look at you and I see a girl, okay? You're a girl in my eyes, okay? Hard to know who's dangerous was a line in that show. Not a helpful mess. Oh my God, I know. Well, that's what she's saying. It's hard to know who's dangerous, who's going to go around and not confirm your non-binariness. Those are the dangerous people. Like, what? So right-wing conservative Christians, or just Christians, libertarian Christians, or just people with, science degrees I don't know, that are attached to reality, those people are dangerous. Stay away from those people. That's why it's like a cult, man. It's like a religion. It's so culty. So the language is very similar to cults. The way that they just like go after you if you start to not follow the indoctrination of the nation. If you don't follow their tenets, it's like you're seen as like hate speech. You're a fascist. You're a Nazi that deserve to be punched. It's absolutely insane. Organized ignorance or knowledge. That's a great question. I am taking it too seriously, but it pisses me off. Dude, be pissed off, man. It should, honestly, it pisses me off, and it pisses me off so much that it makes me laugh, because like if I can't change anything about this, my kids aren't going to watch this, obviously. My kids are not going to watch this sort of thing. And if I do see it on the television, that's like one of those things. If your kid goes over to another friend's house and they're watching crap like this and they come back and they start saying these sorts of language, I always ask that question. It's like, where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that from? How do you know that's true? Is that even true? It's a cartoon. What makes what the cartoon is saying even true?
Female or male? Oh, I'm
Taking my cat to do its bottom surgery? Oh, good. Well, that's wonderful to hear.
sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
I always knew my pronouns felt right, but what a wonderful word for a wonderful experience.
There's nothing more wonderful than being non-binary. That's part of the problem as well, isn't it? It's like, it's almost seen like as something to be cherished and praised. If you're like part of the non-binary or LGBTQ community, you're better than the straight people. You're a better human being. You're more in touch with this new profound reality of existence that you can be a part of. And if you just come out and you embrace part of this community, and the craziest part, the non-binary part, you're a better person. It makes the world a more beautiful place by being non-binary. God. It's freaking nuts, dude. It's nuts. What a crazy worldview to have. If my child comes out as non-binary, I will love my child more. Because my child is being more serial with me and being honest with me and feels safe enough to share these sorts of things with me. But if my child just says, I don't know, I like chicks, and it's a dude, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to say, what right-wing indoctrination are you believing you can be non-binary? Why would you be cisgender when you could be non-binary? Non-binary is more powerful and you could do spells and stuff. You can have powers with the binaries. Instead, you choose the life of a cisgender, and it's just so disappointing. God, I just feel like these liberal households are just crying about that sort of thing. Oh, it's so great. It's the future. Get in touch with the new existence. Exactly. The future is non-binary. If you would just admit it, you would see it. And when you see it, you know it's good. Marriage or merger. Boring and normal. Yeah, don't be a cisgender. That's boring. Think about it. You can be enlightened and be non-binary, and therefore you'll have more friends. People will want to hang out with you. You'll be a part of a community. You get to actually say, I'm part of the LGBTQ rainbow flag. You can have your own flag. Think about it. You're non-binary. You can have a flag to put in your room. It's kind of like the Proud Boys, but different. You stand for different things. God. Out with the old, in with the new. Exactly. Marriage or merger. Remember when they just wanted to come out and say, remember when they just wanted to come out of the closet? Nowadays, they put it right in front of your face. Yeah. Yeah. Remember when coming out of the closet was a big deal? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Here's another one from Netflix, another kids show.
It took a while, but we finally found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burn Hill Road still the current address? Yeah. Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV. Have him change into this.
Okay, we found a name for Bailey Del Vecchio.
Well...
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Let's take a look at the little man. Go ahead and put that gown on.
Not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Oh my God. She's getting... them is getting so triggered by this. You need to embrace this child's mental... not psychosis. Her enlightened reality, you freaking jerk.
Can I please talk to you two outside?
Oh my God. Isn't it so refreshing to have a child educate adults? Is there anything more refreshing than watching a young, strong female with a fantastic sweater educate two doctors about pronouns and about names and about dead naming someone? God, it's so refreshing. This is the kind of children's show your children should be watching. What is happening, dude? How could you adults be so careless and say the wrong name? Unreal. This little girl's gonna educate you.
Let's take a look at the little man.
Let's take a look at that little dude. Does that look like a dude to you?
Can I please talk to you two outside?
I don't see why not. I don't get lectured by little girls in pigtails every day of my life, but sure, let's give it a whirl.
I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart, Bailey is not a boy. And by treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is. Yes. You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not gonna help her feel good.
Oh, look at Dad is coming in for a really proud dad moment.
Or safe or calm. So, from here on out, please recognize her for who she is. And if at all possible, could you find me a non-blue hospital gown?
Always.
Of course, yeah, this is the ER and we're really worried about dead naming. Does your kid want to be saved or not? Look at this face, God. This... Cue the music. Get scolded by a kid in Neato wear. I thought you said Sneeko wear for a second. Started smoking weed last year in my 50s. All I can say is, why is this illegal again? Nice. What's up, Karina? It's a beta dad. This is a beta doctor. Okay, look at that face. This is a face of like some like crazy old man that's just like looking at this little girl. It's like, hey, you're not gonna like complain to somebody and get me fired for dead naming, right? Cause I worked really hard for this licensure, man. Please, kid, don't fire me. I swear to God, I'll do anything. I'll literally do anything. Please. I'll get you the pink gown. What do you want? Well, I'll do the bottom surgery too for free. Oh my God, please don't sue me. You're gonna sue him for his freedom of speech? Oh, this little girl has a lot to learn. I love it when children tell me what to do. Yeah, me too. For who she is the one cult slogan. Yeah. What's up, Derek? I love you too, man. I love that she's lecturing these doctors. Hey, can I talk to you outside? Can I take you around the back and spank you? I need to have a word with the manager. I'm going full Karen mode, and I'm allowed to do that because I'm a child and I'm indoctrinated by woke language, and I need you to recognize that this young female is not happy about receiving a blue gown, even though everyone gets the same gown. Yeah, you do have to make sure this child gets affirmed.
I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at
God, it sounds like a Coldplay song. Coldplay, like Yellow? No, is it Yellow? No, it's not. No. No. This is it, dude. This is freaking it right here. Wait. That doesn't that sound like it?
I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her.
Lights go out and they're tranny kids. God, what the frick? Clocks. Thank you, Ricky. I was searching for it, and I can't believe clocks. I can't believe I could hear that little clocks. I think I tried to learn that on piano one time. It didn't go well.
As you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart.
Two-Spirit is called Vodka and Kahlua. Yeah, it's a white Russian. It's a Caucasian.
Bailey is not a boy. And by treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is.
Yes.
You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not going to help her feel good or safe or calm. So, from here on out, please recognize her for who she is. And if at all possible, could you find me a non-blue hospital gown?
Always.
Yeah, why are you wearing a blue sweatshirt then? Checkmate, woman. Oh, are you a dude because you're wearing a blue sweatshirt? Is blue color for boys? That seems pretty sexist. I love the doctor comes in. Let's get that gown on that dude.
Well.
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Let's take a look at the little man. Let's take a look at that little tiny man. That little man. She's like, trigger intensifying. Shut that boy up with the braids. Yeah. God, how bratty does this little kid look? Don't. I don't want to wear a stupid blue gown. Yeah. I think I'm starting to see the problems of why we are the way we are. Okay, you're a little terrorist. Okay, you're a little transgender terrorist. I could see it. Oh, don't. God. And again, if this was a real child, I would not be making fun of it. But again, I cannot emphasize this enough. If you're paying for Netflix after they released this show, Cuties, on September 9th, you are a freaking file. God, what the frick? Don't you guys ever forget the fact that they released Cuties on Netflix about a bunch of 12-year-old girls. I don't even think they were 12, like 11-year-old girls dancing in skimpy outfits. There was like weird scenes with like dudes and stuff like that. It's disgusting, dude. It's disgusting. What's going on with Daily Wire children stuff, man? That needs to like get reignited or something. I thought they were supposed to be like the answer to all this sorts of crap. A+ for indoctrination, C- for acting. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I stopped a long time ago. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Sometimes we forget about this sorts of thing, you know? You know, there's too much going on in the world where you like forget about how insane a lot of this crap is and that it's like still around. I know there's like this weird sentiment that woke has been defeated, blah, 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 blah. It's gone nowhere, okay? It's gone in the same place. It's just a little quieter than it used to be. If the Democrats win again, it'll be right in front of our faces all over again. There'll be pronouns. There'll probably be more pronoun policing. In fact, there's this clip going around that I was going to get to, but I didn't realize how much fun we were going to have tonight, of Eric Swalwell just making threats of saying, like, wait till we get in charge. We're going to go after Republicans. Like, they haven't already done so. But you can only imagine this is only going to get worse. You know, this hasn't been stomped out. We'll see what actually happens. But it'll be nice for more of this stuff to come back. It'll be fun to make fun of. What channel is that on? Wait, what are we talking about? I don't know what you're asking, BKL. All right, guys, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you as well. The government is officially shut down and Netflix is coming after your children. Sad reality, but it's just the world we live in today. And thanks so much for the super chat early on. I believe it was Z, just to double check. Z for the super chat. And thank you for all you guys that are liking this video. It means a lot to me. It helps out the algorithms. Also, if you don't mind when this show ends, dropping a comment below, it helps the algorithms out. And I would greatly appreciate it. Chelsea Handler and Charlie Sheen 2028. Oh my God, that would be absolutely nuts. God. But we need to get Charlie Sheen back on drugs for that to happen. Glad I caught you live. Hey, Jess, I'm glad you're here. Vote harder. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the morning. I didn't do it this morning. Some things happen. I'll be back live tomorrow morning. Come hang out with us. We have a lot more to talk about. We'll have some fun. And I'll catch my English people live in the morning as well. Love every single one of you guys. What's the Discord? Let me pull up the Discord. I'll put it in the chat. Let me pull up the Discord. Shannon, I'm glad you're here. Let me pull up the disc. Let me pull up the cord. The Discord dos. How do I share this? Invite people. Perfect. Copy. Is this right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, join the Discord. Can I paste? Perfect. Perfect. All right, that's the Discord. Feel free to join. We always have a good time. Hey, Arugasu, you're the best. Love your art, by the way. And if you're thinking about joining a Telegram group, you're welcome to join that as well. But I'm on Discord right now. Not a lot of conversating going on in Discord yet, but hey. I'm trying to bring it back. I'm trying to revive the Discord community. I'm trying to bring it back. I did not do very well at the beginning.